I'm the Black MacGyver. Blaguyver.
I sure hope he doesn't see us in this bright yellow banana.
Are you trying to say that you're embarrassed to be seen in an American classic? Then we wired.
Target is westbound.
CIA, NSA, Special Forces. Hit it.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 321. And the film I'm going to be Just cut myself. Oh my god, that is bleeding a lot. That is how unbelievably die-hard I am. I just insanely cut myself for reasons I don't understand how, but it happened doing this review. Weird. I don't get it. Band-Aid acquired. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 321. And the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is The Losers. The Losers is directed by Sylvain White, and it stars Jeffrey D. Morgan, Zoe Saldana, Chris Evans, Columbus Short, Idris Elba, and Jason Patric. The Losers is a comic book adaptation about these 5 guys known as The Losers. They're on a special, covert ops unit. And going into Bolivia, they're sent on a search and destroy mission. They realize there are about 25 kids that are at this place, and the place is going to get bombed in a few minutes, so they decide to go in there, rescue all the kids, and take them out to the helicopter where they're going to be flying away. The helicopter is then bombed and attacked, and they're presumed dead, the Losers. They were kind of double-crossed by this guy named Max. And so they're presumed dead, so they go and hide out for a while, and then they meet Aisha, played by Zoe Saldana, and she tells them, I have this information on Max that can kind of get your lives back and get you back at home with your real families, and you can get your revenge on Max. And what ensues is a pretty crazy little action comedy, I would say. The Losers, I think, thoroughly met any expectations that I had for this type of film, and I think going into The Losers, you should know this is not going to be, an Academy Award-winning film. It's not even trying to be an Academy Award-winning film. It's trying to be this awesomely entertaining, high-energy, high adrenaline rush ride of a film for an hour and a half that thoroughly succeeds, I think, on all the levels it tries to succeed on. First off, the action sequences in this film, I think, are all very solid for a PG-13. I'm actually surprised that it made it into a PG-13 because I think it's surprisingly violent for that type of a rating, but the climax of this film, the action scenes that take place are all pretty amazing. There's a knife fight that takes place that's really cool. There's a lot of sniper stuff and things like that, and in the beginning there's this, or kind of towards the middle, there's this whole heist that takes place where they are basically lifting up an armored car by a magnet hanging from a helicopter. Yes, it's that type of a movie. And I think as far as the action goes, I just sat back and enjoyed the ride that The Losers took me on. I also think that The Losers is surprisingly very funny. I think aside from the Blaguyver line that's in the trailer that I cringed at when I first saw it, and I did when I saw it in the movie, all of the lines are pretty solid, and I think there's a lot of good one-liners and a lot of good moments, and I think a lot of the comedy stems from Chris Evans' character, Jensen, who's kind of this nerdy computer hacker guy. There's a sequence in the film that involves him shrieking the lyrics to Don't Stop Believing while he's walking into this corporation to kind of get some intel on computer information, and the way that it all unfolds is very funny. There's a scene where he's wearing a pink t-shirt that says Go Petunias. His explanation for it is hilarious. I think if you go into The Losers with expectations that I'm going to sit down for 90 minutes and have a blast and just be along for the ride, yes, it's unrealistic. Yes, there is a lot of stuff that goes on that would not happen in real life. But this is a movie based off of a comic book, and I think it's not trying to be realistic. It's trying to have fun with what it's doing, and I had fun with what it was doing. So I give The Losers a very strong 4 out of 5. I think it's a very surprisingly solid and fun time at the movies. So anyway, check it out if you guys haven't seen it, or even if you've seen the trailers and you thought, it doesn't really look too good. That's what I thought, and I was pleasantly surprised by everything that it had to offer. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I cut myself while doing this review. That's how hardcore I am, and I will see you guys next time.